We're here to interview you for our readers at Bone to Brain Journal, the Brain Spotting Journal. And for everybody that may not know you, this is Heidi Berkner. She is the president right now, right? Yes,
That's right.
of the Southeast Brainspotting Institute. And I'm thrilled that she's our first person to be interviewed because I live in the South and I've been a member of the Institute since it started. So that's a nice connection there. And to jump right in, Heidi, my first question for you, what came first for you, brain spotting or creativity?
Creativity.
Okay. And my follow-up question is, what is your creative origin story, your creativity story?
Yeah, well, I actually am a musician.
Oh,
And so my creativity, I grew up with music. Um, my mom actually still is a choir director, so I grew up with church music, and then I actually play the oboe, and I actually majored in oboe performance in college. So
wow.
music's been a big part of my life for most of my life.
How have you continued with it after college? How did you keep it in your life?
Yeah, it hasn't been as much in the really since COVID because work has been so busy. But I would continue to perform, and I have taught in the past. I'm not teaching anymore, but it was a huge part. Freelance work,
Great.
and yeah,
Do you still like play for yourself now at all?
that's something that I would like to get back into more.
Okay.
To put that more into my life. But art and in that realm has been a part of my life for a long time.
So tell me about art and you.
Well, for me, it actually is more poetry actually.
Yeah.
My kids are amazing visual artists. I draw gingerbread people, but my children are very talented with visual arts. But I I love to go out in nature and go on retreats. And for me, that's a very meditative experience. But that's for me where poetry happens, is
Uh-huh.
just sitting still in nature and being inspired by what I see.
Okay. How do brain spotting and creativity intersect for you?
I think it's giving space, just being still and giving time to expand.
Hmm.
And so for me, recently with the leaves changing, it's just taking the time to notice that. We had a beautiful moon the other night, just gazing at the moon and just giving space.
Hmm.
And that's a challenge. I'll admit that's one thing in my life. I want to create more space and just be more intentional with that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I noticed that moon too. I'm gonna, when we're done, I'll send you a poem I wrote that morning after seeing that moon. It was such an inspiration, you know.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah. Okay, so did you have any like breakthrough moment that you recall where you were with a client and brain spotting and creativity kind of came together?
Oh, I've had experiences where clients have really worked with some expansion imagery that
Mm-hmm.
comes up. I've had clients describe, some people are very visual, and the experiences they've had in the brain spotting process has been incredibly visual for some people. And that's just been beautiful to see how it is different with everybody. But for some folks, they'll describe
Mm-hmm.
the most
Isn't
amazing
that
imagery.
interesting how unique it is? And
Hmm.
that's part of what I love about brain spotting is that it does create the time and space for us to see each individual and each encounter as a new, uncertain, present interaction, you know, and
Yeah,
what comes out of that with creativity. Yeah.
yeah, it's really amazing to
How
just,
long have you been brain spotting again? I feel like I've seen you around forever.
yeah, 2017. early
Okay.
2017.
Yeah.
And it just connected. Something about it just drew my attention more than any other specific kind of modality
Hmm.
had really. And I've just never looked back. I continue to just be amazed by the healing that happens. And so that's part of why I got involved with the Southeast Brainspotting Institute just to continue spreading the access to
Hmm.
brain spotting. I just felt like people deserve to have access to this. It's
Yeah.
so healing.
Oh, that's beautiful. So now, how would you say brain spotting and creativity interact for you?
I think again, it's that being still, taking time to just be. And, for me, um, silent retreats have been important to me. And for me, that's taking in, often that is nature, but just the stillness of it. I can be a doer.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And so in the past, I think in the past 10 years especially, I've just really worked on the stillness
Hmm.
part, really
Hmm.
um, giving that part of myself more space.
Hmm.
Um, and so I think the intersection there, um, I was able to go on a 10-day silent retreat. It was a centering prayer retreat several years ago. And it was just the most amazing experience to be just alone with myself. And it was in a retreat setting. So there were some shared meals in silence and shared meditative experiences, but in nature. Like it was out in Colorado, uh, in the mountains, and it was just the most beautiful. And just to be able to take time, and there really was just natural brain spotting happening there,
Of
and just
course.
a gaze spotting, and
Mhm.
whether it's a flower or animals or just to pay attention.
Right. Whatever's coming up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. So when did you do that?
Oh, that was 3 or 4 years ago. It was
Okay.
after COVID.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh. Wow,
yeah.
that would sounds like it was great, especially coming after COVID
Hmm.
for processing and
Absolutely.
you went through during that time. Now, when you think about creativity and clients and especially healing, what
Hmm.
role do you think creativity plays in the healing process for people?
I think that it allows people to be more in touch with themselves,
Hmm.
more with the deeper parts of themselves. I
Hmm.
think we can so easily go through life just going through routines.
Hmm.
And I think I even read something, I think even just yesterday, about the importance of travel and new experiences for the brain.
Hmm.
And I think that's true with our creativity and just giving space to be in touch with ourselves too. We can just go through the busyness
Hmm.
and not be fully engaged.
Right,
Okay.
right. That's interesting that you mentioned travel because I was just earlier today, in fact, thinking about when we're really in attunement with the client or if our therapist is in attunement with us, it's almost like we're traveling through the brain together and the brain body system together. It's a great metaphor.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So, how about this one? What are your current, you kind of answered it. You could give us more detail though. Your current struggles or points of growth or opportunity with your own creativity.
I really think just being more intentional to make that time a priority more.
Hmm.
I'm in a different phase of life now. I'm an empty nester
Oh,
and adjusting to that. And so there is more time now than there used to be.
mhm,
And I think just being still more deliberately rather than filling it
mhm, mhm.
is that's a growth area that I'm working on.
Great. Is there anything that we've talked about today that would help you in that process?
Oh yeah, I think just like you said, that attunement with self, right?
Hmm.
Um and being giving myself that space, the self-spotting.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Are you thinking about like a particular time of the week or time of day or something that would be like easy for you to create that?
I'm thinking starting the day more,
Uh-huh.
of just if it's getting up a little bit earlier
Mm-hmm.
or just being still before I jump into my routines.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Making that a vital part of a routine,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. So is there anything I haven't asked you about you and creativity and brain spotting that you would especially like to share with us?
Oh, well, I think bringing in all kinds of the creativity, I'm thinking I was with some friends recently and of course brain spotting friends, right? That we were just took some time to just to paint.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And it was really beautiful,
Yeah.
just to do that and just to have doing that with each other in silence with whatever we created. And that was really fun. Felt
Mm-hmm.
like being a kid again and allowing that space to be an adult and just see what happens. So I think doing things like that is a beautiful thing too.
Uh-huh. That I agree 100%. Because
Mhm.
then you're in community and you're witnessing each other
Mhm.
creative process. Well, that's very beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you for talking with me today. I appreciate being invited.